Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the ligaments of the lower limb. Firstly, we're gonna begin talking about the ligaments of the hip joint, and then we'll talk about ligaments of the knee joint. The ligaments of the ankle joint are not shown here, so we will not talk about them. Now beginning with the ligaments of the hip joint. This Y-shaped band is called the iliofemoral ligament, from the ilium to the femur. So it's called the iliofemoral ligament, from the anterior inferior iliac spine. Next, we've got the pubofemoral ligament, from the pubis to the femur. So it's called the pubofemoral ligament. And next, we've got the ischiofemoral ligament, from the ischium to the femur. So it's called the ischiofemoral ligament. Next, we've got the acetabular labrum. This is the acetabular labrum. Acetabular labrum going around the acetabulum of the hip bone, and inferiorly on the acetabular notch, it is thickened to form the transverse acetabular ligament. So this is the transverse acetabular ligament. Iliofemoral ligament, pubofemoral ligament, ischiofemoral ligament, acetabular labrum, transverse acetabular ligament. Finally, here we've got ligament of the head of the femur, which is also called the ligamentum teres. This is not very important for our exam, but it's good to know. So that is all about the ligaments of the hip joint. Now let's move to the knee joint. Here on the knee joint, we firstly have the ligamentum patellae, which is not shown here. This is the medial collateral ligament, which is also called the tibial collateral ligament. This is the lateral collateral ligament, which is also called the fibular collateral ligament. These are the two menisci in the knee joint. This is the medial meniscus and the lateral meniscus. The medial collateral ligament is attached to the medial meniscus. However, the lateral collateral ligament is not attached to the lateral meniscus. This is the medial and lateral condyles of the femur, medial and lateral condyles of the tibia. This is the anterior cruciate ligament, ACL, going upwards, backwards, and laterally. Anterior cruciate ligament, ACL. Posteriorly, we have the posterior cruciate ligament, PCL, posterior cruciate ligament. This one goes upwards, forwards, and medially. And from here, again, we can see the anterior cruciate ligament. Okay, so that is it about the ligaments of the knee joint. But we also have another model. Here's this model. Again, showing the ligaments of the knee joint. Okay, so this is the right side, This is the femur, this is the tibia, and this is the fibula. Okay, now first of all, this is the quadriceps femoris tendon, which will attach to the patella. It will then continue as the ligamentum patellae. So this is the ligamentum patellae, which is attached to the tibial tuberosity or the tubercle of tibia. Okay, again, this is the medial collateral ligament or the tibial collateral ligament. Again, this is the lateral collateral ligament or the fibular collateral ligament. And again, you can see the two menisci. This is the medial meniscus and the lateral meniscus. This is the anterior cruciate ligament, ACL, anterior cruciate ligament. So it'll go like this, see? So this is the anterior cruciate ligament. And it will go into here. This is the continuation. Anterior cruciate ligament, ACL. It will attach to the lateral condyle of the femur. So the anterior cruciate ligament will go upwards, backwards, and laterally. And next, we've got the posterior cruciate ligament, which is kind of Y-shaped. This is the posterior cruciate ligament, also called the PCL. This one goes upwards, forwards, and medially. So this one will attach near to the medial condyle of the femur. Posterior cruciate ligament, PCL.